There's a local nonprofit that will touch your heart for how it's giving back to young people with physical and intellectual disabilities. All this has come from a very personal place for the woman leading the organization. And I'm pleased to have here with us Jenetta Thomas, the founder of Hearts in the Park, that provides community activities for this very special group. And Jenetta, so glad to have you here.
Thank you.
I love what you've done. How did Hearts in the Park get started?
Well, it was based off of frustrations from parents and my daughter with Down syndrome. I have two daughters. My oldest is 15 and my youngest daughter, Ari, is 7. She was born with Down syndrome, but I didn't know until after birth. And so I had to advocate really from the very beginning, from even during the pregnancy. The OB that I was with at the time had recommended that I end the pregnancy just because of her quality of life was going to be so low. Also that she was going to have lots of challenges. And so she really didn't give me any options, but I knew that wasn't the option for me. So continued on with the pregnancy, had her, and she came out with all the determination and fight that's needed. It's been a life of advocacy for her and just seeing the difficulties of limitations that have been put on her just because of the diagnosis. I'm also a nurse by profession, and so work with children with disabilities as well, and just seeing the unfair treatment of limit to access, of activities, things in the community, programming, daycares. There's a whole list of things,
Sure.
But it's just I don't like those limitations being placed.
And so you decided to do something about it.
I did.
You decided. So tell us more about the mission and goals of your organization.
Well, we're here to really just support and to be an advocate for youth and young adults with disabilities, any physical, cognitive, emotional, intellectual, or developmental disability. We're just here to help motivate the community to learn, to join in that there's nothing wrong with people or children with disabilities, that they just want the same access as everyone else, to educate the community as well. We're here to cultivate a center of love and inclusion, and then also celebrate those milestones, to continue in advocacy and whatever may be needed.
And there's so many activities that are already available, but you're providing a few more. What have you done?
Yeah, so I did receive a grant funding from the United Way, which has really pushed me to be able to provide more of than what I was doing before. So far, we've done end of the year, school year celebration. That was the end of last school year. We've done kind of the premiere, which was the launch, where I had community members, families, friends, supporters come and learn about what my goals and missions were. We had just in November a portrait session at the Cincinnati Art Museum where there were free holiday photos. There was a sensory area available for families to enjoy. Then we also, coming up February, there's Black History Month service, community service activity, and then also a Valentine's Day activity coming up.
And you have brought something with you that I think is connected to Valentine's Day. Tell us about that.
Well, this is kind of our signature Hearts in the Park. So the name of the organization came from just the love of our children, of wanting to be into the community. The park is not a place, just a playground, but it's just wherever they are, wherever you live, work, play, and enjoy. So that is your park. And so wherever we go, we bring this, and we have family members, they sign, the children sign their name, community supporters, they just drop their name in just as a token of showing that we're here to support, and we love Hearts in the Park.
I love it. I love it. I love how you've chosen to embrace the situation that you're in, the child that you have, and to celebrate her life. I love that.
Yeah, thank you. It's just really a perspective change. Just I see the side of, you know, being a professional and a nurse working with children with disabilities, but nothing could have prepared me for being a parent on the other side. And so it really is that community of coming together and working with others, and you know, people have gone through the same things.
Absolutely.
What you have, so making that connection makes all the difference.
Well, I celebrate you today, and congratulations on all that you've done. Tell us how, if somebody wants to get involved, where can they go for more information?
Yeah, currently we have our Facebook, we have Instagram, the website www.heartsinthepark.org, so you can connect that way, also by email. But I'd love for any community members, business owners to reach out. Definitely we're accepting donations to be able to further the mission. We do provide grant assistance to families as well within the Hamilton County area, just to help with those past due utility payments, overdue, you know, house payments, car payments, that kind of thing. Whatever the need is, we're here.
Kind of A to Z. All right. Well, Jenetta, thanks so much for being here and telling us about your organization, and good luck with everything you're doing in the future.
Thanks for having me.
All righty.